Go on, John. You don't want to break that boy's heart again.
No, I don't. Welcome back, guys. Here we are, finally with Abigail and John's son, whose name I've forgotten completely. He's around here somewhere. So we're about to catch up with the family. Finally, after all this time, we make it back to John Marston's family.
How do you do?
Wife and son. Oh, joy. Oh, happy joy.
All right. We should get moving.
Right, let's get moving. I don't know quite what it is we're going to do, but we're going to go do it with our boy. Come on then. Ride to McFarland's ranch. Oh, we can do that. I guess we can have a little chat along the way.
Easy.
Do we not talk? We don't talk. We're father and son. No, we don't talk.
How you feeling, Jack?
There you go.
I'm
That's
feeling
better.
fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. McFarland's are good people. We need folks we can trust right now.
Met them how?
I was sick and they looked after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of questions.
He had two, Jack. John, even.
Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice.
What's the morning drip, anyway? Never heard of it. Thankfully, never had it. I hope.
Hey, Pa!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favors.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harm you?
Oh, no, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose an honest profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
Oh, John, we believe you. Jack, believe him. It's over now. I promise.
Oh, was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
Almost. I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and
Look
Dutch.
out!
We had some old business needed settling.
All
Where are
right,
they
you're
now?
kind of getting in the
They're
way
gone,
there,
son.
Jack.
We won't be seeing them again.
Yeah, we will not be seeing them again.
That's why we had to leave.
They was just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know. Every man has a right to change. A chance of forgiveness. Ain't that what the good book says?
You read me the good book, sir.
Well,
Careful!
I imagine that's what it says.
Right, I don't like the fact that Jack keeps riding into me and then telling me I've got to be careful. I think we need to work on your
So,
horsemanship, son.
You ready to learn about herding cattle?
I've never seen you hurt anything, Pa. Apart from the odd pack of drunks.
The McFarlands were good to me, and I helped them out in return. I learned a few things along the way. Wait till you see their ranch. It's what ours will be one day.
I read in the newspaper that ranching's dead. Soon it'll just be factories and businesses around here.
You shouldn't believe everything you read.
I was thinking, maybe I might be a businessman.
There's the ranch. Come on, let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland.
Well, yes, and Bonnie as well. Bonnie was one of the first characters we met in the game. Did a whole lot of missions for her.
John Marston.
And her dad, the
There's a
walrus.
face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out to corral now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving in the right direction.
Sure, Pa. I can do that, no problem.
And if you see cows straying off, can you help me round them up?
I'll do my best, sir.
Well, how many are we taking with us? I mean, it was a very, very simple exchange there. A business deal, as it were. Ah, there she
Good
is.
Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
What was that? What was that? What did he just do with his hand? Is that some kind of... I don't know. A secret gesture. I'm not sure I like it much. Okay, we've got to drive some cattle back towards the Marston farm. 15 and 15. I can do this. Okay, that's pretty much all of the cattle they had. But let's not
towards the river.
let's not talk details.
Come on.
Strange how towards the end of the game we're doing some of the tutorial stuff.
I'll ride with you if you can on the break.
Thank you, Bonnie. Great characters in this game. There really are.
See you sometime.
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Let's just say Bill and I settled our differences.
Yes, over a bullet or two.
Come.
Well settled,
So,
I would
is this
say.
your boy?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack.
Hello?
Ah, the arrogance of youth. He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Must take after his father.
A little fur on his lip. Oh, that's going to bring him a little
How's your
confidence.
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
It's gonna take some time. We've all been through a lot.
That's true, actually. As soon as we met back up again, it was like, hello, wife, hello, son. I'm off again. Bye. We got it.
You
Oh
got him under
no.
control. I best get back to Pa.
Nice
Oh,
to see you again,
Bonnie.
Miss McFarland. And thanks for
Call me
everything.
Bonnie, you don't.
It was a pleasure. It was a real pleasure, Bonnie.
All right,
You
Jack,
take care.
Let's get him through the river. Yeah.
Okay, drive the herd across the river. I can do this. What happened if I scare them across the river? Will that help?
Slow it up now.
Probably not. Should be careful here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is gorgeous.
You're doing a good job, son. Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Pop.
Okay, I can't seem to jog. Here we go. There we go. Come on.
Slow down.
Alright, these cattle riding, driving missions are a little bit frustrating. But I think we're getting there. Nearly done.
Come on, easy up now. Come on. Whoa.
Where are we supposed to stick them?
Come on.
Although, to be honest, the first time we had to do any kind of cow herding missions, we lost a few along the way. So far, none. Is that a sign of my expertise? Yes, probably.
Let's go.
Because let's face it, I am amazing. Come on, come on, I know you all agree. Wait a minute, I don't like there's three riders on horseback
Slow
up the
down.
hill there.
They look like rustlers. I'll deal with this. Stay with the herd,
Oh
Jack.
yes, hell yes, I will. I don't know how many we can get in our first volley. Yep, that was pretty good. Who was he shooting at? Is he shooting at my son? You dirty bastards. Well, there you
I think
go.
that's all of them. Jack, wait there, I'm coming. Yeah, you all right? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Jack, head left up the road.
Those men won't be
towards home.
talking to anybody else
I'm going, Paul.
ever again. Okay, a little bit of action on the road with my boy. Got to teach him that sometimes, you know, it's kill or be killed. Wait a minute, we've lost one. We've lost a cow. 14 and 15. Where's my last? Where's he gone? Have I lost a cow? Did they shoot one of my cows? They did, you bastards. We lost one. Oh no. I mean, if they're rustlers, surely they're rustling for the live animals.
Hey,
Please stay with us, Paul, or we'll lose them.
Yeah, alright. I was just checking why we lost the last one, boy. And now we know. God damn it, that's so frustrating.
whoa there.
Still,
Let's go.
we're gonna start a farm up with 14 cows instead of 15. Are these all lady cows? It's hard to tell. Alright, you three, stop that now.
Come on. All right, now lead them into the pen.
Okay, a few wild horses that would drag me away from the game if they could. Friends, is that.
Nice work, son.
We made it.
You're getting real good out there. Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable.
And I will follow you. Right, it's been a while since I've done a bit of
I
hitching.
heard we got ourselves.
There we go.
So we're ready.
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Paul.
Make a rancher of you yet.
Ah, it is a beautiful moment. I didn't see him shooting anything though. Anyway, 14 cows herded. And we've got a rancher clothing menu. And the honor is... well, the honor is mine. Let's go speak with good old Jack. Once again, where are you, Jack?
How do you do?
Right here, son. Right here. What do we do? Your family member is not here right now. Come back later. No, he is. He's right there. I can see him. Surely, surely. Can we talk? No, we can't talk. I guess I'm gonna go speak to the missus. The old lady. The old ball and chain. As John said to,
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
I'm not eating
not
anything
yet.
you've been cooking for 15 years.
Be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack, I look at him, and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running those gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. crows. John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there.
All right, all right.
Come on. Scat. Shh.
Alright, okay. This is fine. Scare the crows out of the silo. Can I just shoot the damn things? I'll shoot as many of them as I can. Woohoo! Right, what are we doing here? I can't climb the ladder. Seriously.
Not bad.
I mean, I can shoot them for weeks here. Corn remaining. Oh, I have actually got to shoot them all. There must be a better way. Maybe there isn't. Got to use up 67 rounds. Whoo! Alright, what else have we got here? Shotgun? I think so. Maybe not. Okay, we can't get up close. Now there's 94 crows. Right, what do we have to do here? I can't aim up for some reason. What is going on? I don't understand this. Right, they're eating all the corn. What? How? You lost too much corn. Well, how do I... Just kill off a few of the ringleaders, and we'll hope for the best. Okay, I'm just gonna keep shooting. 57 crows. I don't know if this is right. Okay, there it is. We got some kind of vindication. We scared him off. We killed about 40 of the damn things.
Finally. Now about that stew.
Sorry. Sorry. All right. Time for supper.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't
Yes,
hiding
it ends
nothing.
with lots of love, Bonnie.
Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. And she saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
Oh, that was a good second sentence there. Could have caused a lot of problems. Right, get in the wagon. I surely will.
John, wait! Maybe I should meet this McFarland.
I think you should.
Well, come on then. Let's get going.
I assure you, Abigail, there's nothing between us.
I don't think
I
I can
love
let you
you.
go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you'd want to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So,
Okay, in a way,
is
it's
she
kind of
married?
nice that she's
This
sort of worried,
phony McFarland?
sort of jealous.
No,
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No. Normal as in 2 eyes, mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
Wait a minute, we're on a timer to get there?
How did you
Don't
save
spare
your
the
life
horses.
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Anyway? Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
A Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. A better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But there was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
She's not wrong.
Where did they take you?
Who?
John had a third eye.
Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept their eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very fun.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
Sons of bitches.
It wasn't them or being there. I didn't care about that. I've been in far worse situations.
There we go.
You came.
Do you know, I read that. I read that it was dry goose.
Miss McFarland, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Rat
Well,
meat
about as
stews.
amusing as a wheaten salad
My
board,
God.
Ain't he, Mr. Farland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Rat stew. Well, I suppose when you've got nothing else.
Ma'am?
I don't know, why was the camera lingering on her at the end there? What's that all about then? And the wide shot there, what's going on? That was weird to me. We call it a long and lingering look. Was
So
she?
that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I ever saw one.
Oh,
I
stop
already
it.
got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her, and I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyways.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush better than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You've clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
Wow. Okay, I kind of
That's
like
quite
her. You know,
they got
a
there.
healthy
They'll
amount
get us
of
someday. As soon as we get
jealousy.
back on our feet.
I
But
don't know,
ultimately,
John.
it's 'cause she
How
just
many
loves
times
him
can we
so
start
damn much.
again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life tried, forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Till they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are, than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were.
All right, this will probably be a shorter than normal episode.
He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be all right.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
You ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Gus? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
Now we got a chance to make it right. All right, as long as nothing else bad happens to this little group, this little family, everything's going to be fine, isn't it? Everything's going to be sweet.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Oh, but make some more of that rat stew you've been cooking for 20 years. I'm sure it won't kill us. I mean, it's been on the stove for 20 years. All right, guys. Shorter one than normal, but I just ran out of time to record today. Got a lot of other stuff going on. Hope you enjoyed this episode. A little quiet time with the family. I enjoyed that. We've got more to do here. I will see you in the next part, and we'll explore a few more quests from who's you? Whoever you is. You on the map over there, and Jack over there under the tree where he was reading a book. We'll go disturb him suitably in a moment. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. All the best. Good night.